Alright YouTube, it's Classics Rule coming at you today. Since I've been gone for a while, I got done talking to my friend ModelMine72 and realized, holy crap, I've been gone for a long time. Let's make another video. So I was talking to him about a build that he did for me, and I figured, I'll do another video. I'll show my Camaro of the Ball in Motion version. And kind of like the one he built for me, which is what we're talking about today, is custom builds, custom drag races, custom builds. I guess I said that twice. Oh well. I guess you could call this Classics Rule Channel Talk number 2. Number 1 was kind of slow and boring. So I'm going to try to spice this one up as much as I can with this, with these topics. So first off, let's start with the custom builds that ModelMine72 and myself do, and hopefully it'll grow into an empire. What I did is I was commenting on ModelMine72's page, and I tell him, hey, nice car this, nice car that, and would you ever sell this car or that car or this one, that one. And then I woke up one morning, checked my emails, and this thing came up that I've never noticed before. It was I had one message from YouTube from ModelMine72. I had a message from him that basically told him that it was telling me that, Classics Rule, that if you want to, I can build you a custom model. So throughout the day, it was banter back and forth between the two of us as to what in the hell are we going to do. So I started off by telling him that I wanted a 1/12 scale 68 Camaro, which was the Chip Foose edition. And then we downsized into something like this, which is the 1/24 scale 1969 Ball in Motion Camaro with all the fancy flares that every other Ball in Motion Camaro would ever have, minus the fancy paint job and the fancy stance and the fancy colors and all that hoopla. So I told him that I wanted a 1969 Camaro, so he sent me some pictures of this Yenko, which was one of the nicer Yenkos that you could get back then in model form. Compared to the new ones, they're kind of cheesy, and they always come in a 3-in-1s, or they really don't have any parts at all. This one that he did for me, I haven't seen it, I've only heard of it, but it was 100% done my way. I told him what I wanted, colors I wanted, how I wanted it, what I wanted it to look like, and what the final product turned out to be was gorgeous. I only say that because he did a spit shine video, and he teased me. I called him up and told him, hey, dude, you teased me. And then we talked there for a while, kind of got some stuff figured out, and I kind of figured, I'm going to call or do a YouTube video for all my friends out there in the YouTube world and promote ModelMine72. So if any of you want a model built in your vision, that amazing sparkling vision in your head, give ModelMine72 a message. Tell him, hey, I got this for you. I'd like to have this build done. What would it cost? Or not what would it cost? You gotta let them know. To be frank, these are not going to be free builds. Me in my personal opinion, if it was a charity build, I'd build it for free. But if I'm building it with all my time and effort that I could be using to do other things in my life, which, to be honest, I really don't have anything else to do in my life because I've got a pretty simple, clear mind of what I want to do, meaning model-wise. I love these models more than I love school and having to bounce back and forth between my jobs. So now that I got off track and sidetracked you guys, oops, sorry, I want to just say that if you've got an idea in your head of what you want built, let Charles know. His name is Charles. I'm sorry, ModelMine, if you didn't want me calling you by name. It just kind of slipped. Tempted to kind of delete the video now. Ah, secret identity's out, my friend. I'm sorry. If any of you want my friend to build you a custom car, or build me a custom car, or have me build you a custom car is what I meant. I'm sorry. Twist my tongue over here. Leave Model Mind 72 a message, or leave Classics Rule a message. You tell us what you want, and we will discuss a price with you after we do all the magical finger picking out of all the parts and everything, and we find you the right kit and everything. After past experience, we might have a few obligations that we'll talk to you over after getting it done. And then, yeah, we'll go from there and get you set up with a pretty sweet radical model, and preferably anywhere between 1/24th, 1/25th. Charles doesn't really want to do the big scale. I'd be up for doing a big scale after I do a few small scale. But that'll be in the future. I promise. It'll be in the future. Next thing we're talking about is going to be totally different. We're going to promote Model Mind 72's drag racing. As you all know, he's got a drag racing that, yes, it may end up in a crash. It may end up in glory, or it could end up in anything. I did a practice drag race for Model Mind 72, and my dragster, which was a 1990s era Corvette that had a Dodge Charger Pro Stock drag racing motor in it. We were drag racing, and the poor car drove off the track and blew up. I also did my Junkmobile, which you guys will see in the future if you check out my videos, or if you've already seen it. That one also blew up. That was sad. I'll be honest, I never rebuilt that model because I don't remember how I put that model together. It was just one of those cheesy, I got an hour, gotta find something to do, let's do this kind of build, you know? So, what I'm trying to spit out here, after being off track and all that hoopla, Model Mind 72, in the fall, he's going to start his fall summer drag nationals. He finished his summer, I think I said summer, I meant to say fall drag nationals, not fall summer drag nationals. He just finished his summer drag nationals. He's going to the fall drag nationals, which is a 1/24th, 1/25th Battle of the Styrene. He goes down a ramp, drags them. Whoever wins first is the winner. It's usually a 2-round race, unless it's one wins one lap and the other one wins the next. What he needs most out of you all is for you to message him and promote one of his cars, which is where you pay a small fee, which I believe it's $25, and what you do is you promote a car. You can email him and ask him if he's got a certain car, or if there's just things out there, or if there's just a car that you've seen in the past that you want to promote from him. What he does is he'll write your name down like a little postcard or a postage stamp or something, and he'll put it on the side of the drag track. So that way, every time these cars are going down the track, whoever's watching is going to see your name on the side of the track. So, for instance, let's say I promote Charles, I pay the $25 fee. I can have my name, Classics Rule, written on the side of the track, writing all fancy writing and everything. So, I mean, it's a win-win for everybody. And the plus side is, I believe Charles wants to do a jackpot for whoever's car wins. So let's say you're driving this fancy little Camaro and it's going up against some other car, and then the Camaro passes first, and then the other car's coming behind. And what happens is this car just won. Ooh, you're like the last winner. Guess what? You walk home with a little bit of money. It's a win-win. It's not always about money, but sometimes it's the money that gets you by. It's what my grandfather used to say. Sometimes money may cause men to do horrible, harsh actions, but at times it may save a man's life. So, It's only $25, people. Get over it. Pay the $25 fee. Help Charles. Help you. You help Charles by promoting his drag race. And you're helping yourself by getting your name all over not Facebook, all over YouTube. It's a win-win. Okay. Now the next thing I want to talk about is my little build-off. There's no time limit. There never will be a time limit. And then there is no jackpot. There is no bragging rights. All it is you just built a car. Be proud of it. I'll add it to my playlist. That way you can always come back and watch it. What this little build-off is called, it's the Model T Model A build-off. You can build any kind of Model T, any kind of Model A, as long as it is a Model A or a Model T. It cannot be a deuce and a half. It has to be a Model A or Model T. Well, it could be, Model A or Model T. It could be shiny. It could be a rat rod. It can be vintage, which means stock. Or it could be a monster truck, or a swamp truck, or it can be anything you want, as long as it's a Model T or Model A. The build is only for the sheer pleasure of everybody. It's not for, oh my god, yours looks like crap, mine looks like gold. It's not for that. My car doesn't look that great. This one's sitting right here in front of you. It's just a model. It's nothing fancy. This is how us modelers express our art, in a way. It's kind of like therapy. Say you break your arm, doctor says pick up a new habit. Well, I say I'm going to pick up a model, a hobby knife, some super glue, and some paint, and build myself a model. That's how I'm going to relax. So, if you want to join my little Model T, Model A build-off, or Charles's drag race, or if you want to have one of us build you a custom model, have at it. Send us a message. Let us know what you want to do. But please, don't let this video just become something that you view. Just comment on it, please. Let us know what you think. And go from there. I mean, you can join whatever one of these you want. So, since I'm running out of words, I'm going to end this video. It's already dang near 13 minutes. It's probably going to be 15 minutes when I'm done. But, last few things I'm going to say is please check out ModelMind72 on YouTube. Check out Classics Rule on YouTube. Or visit ModelMind72 on Google+, or Classics Rule on Google+, or Model Car and Truck Headquarters, owned by Classics Rule and operated by ModelMind72 and Classics Rule. On Google+, it's called Model Car and Truck Headquarters. And again, you can find Charles at ModelMind72 on YouTube or Google+, and Classics Rule on YouTube and Google+. Thank you for listening to this long channel talk. I'm running out of words, so you folks all have a nice night, and we hope to see you soon. No matter what you do, please help us out some way. Join our drag race, or his drag race, join my build-off, or have one of us build you a custom model. I mean, can't go wrong when you got ModelMind72, one of the coolest guitar players out there, and one of the coolest custom scratch builders that I know, along with me, the greenhorn to the modeling industry. So, tell me what you think. So, you folks have a nice night. This is Classics Rule signing out for the second channel talk, and guess I'll see you folks whenever I see you folks. So, have a nice night. Bye-bye.